Man! No one told me Jonathon Majors was related to Ike Turner, man. Let's get into this context. Alright, so recently, Jonathon Majors, aka Kang from Ant-Man, or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he was arrested for domestic abuse towards his girlfriend, right? So here's the details, right? The couple broke out into an argument during a taxi ride. The victim saw another woman text her man's phone, resulting in an altercation that's said to have turned physical. The Ant-Man star is being accused of slapping his partner when she tried to view the messages before putting his hands around her neck, ultimately resulting in visible injuries. Among them was a laceration behind her ear, redness, and marks to her face. Now, I mean, that's very vivid, okay? The description of the marks, quote unquote, is very vivid. Mind you, this is all rumors, by the way. This happened a few days ago, and you already know how surveillance is nowadays. The police, if this was true, okay, the police would have got in contact with that Uber driver, because, damn near all Uber drivers have some type of cameras in their car to record whatever's going on. So they would have definitely got in contact with that Uber driver and got footage of the alleged, beat down, whatever you want to call it. But the main thing about this is, you got to open up your third eye for this one, okay? The main thing about this is, and the main, conspiracy behind it is, Jonathon Majors, black man, he portrays masculinity too. At least we could say that, despite the magazine, I don't want to get back into that, but despite that, black man portrays masculinity. Seems like, from the outside looking in, seems like he's not gonna bend to the will of Hollywood and whatever the case is. He's on the rise, and we've seen this movie play out plenty of times before. Rising superstar, rising actor, and whatever, or rising superstar in whatever field, tends to go against the grain, and some BS allegations rise up out of nowhere. Now, I'm not even gonna be hypocritical. When I first saw this, I don't know why, I think this is the believe all women blue pill crap mentality that I still have. For some reason, I believed it. Now, ever since there's been, news coming out that, the woman recanted her statement, his lawyers is trying to confirm that he's innocent and whatever the case. And I'm like, oh my God. Whether you want to believe it or not, I think as of right now, if it was true that this happened, there would have been some video footage of this out by now. I think the fact that there's no video evidence, it could speak for itself, okay? It could speak for itself. I mean, I'm very skeptical as it is, but the fact that it's such a prominent actor in a domestic violence, situation like this, there definitely would have been some video footage of this going out. Now, if this is true, okay, if somehow some type of video footage comes out and this does become true, I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from this. Look at Chris Brown. I mean, the situation isn't the same, but the end result of the domestic part is the same. Chris Brown's career has not been the same over a decade later. And I could be very pessimistic, but I think if Chris Brown's career was going to get better, it would have gotten better. I think the path, whatever Chris Brown is at now, that's it for him. I don't think he could ascend to where Chris Brown once was. You know what I'm saying? But imagine Jonathon Majors. If this is true, I don't know, man. I don't see it getting any better for him. Let's see. She already recanted the statement. I'm like, damn, I guess the payment didn't go through. The higher ups who sent her to set him up, I guess their payment didn't go through to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, how the hell did her why is she recanting her statement already? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this though, man. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. And more videos coming soon, man. Ah!